Well, let me figure this out here. I'm just out here on a Sunday afternoon and taking a little time off from the grind of the mortgage section and final expense and YouTube. I was going to do a YouTube channel, a YouTube video today, and just so happens that I had to go out and get some paperwork signed and take a little time from selling and more just being out in the field, talking to folks, delivering some policies. And I want to kind of I've had several conversations with many of you lately about the various different types of mortgage section and final expense leads. And, look, here's the bottom line, is you want to be with an IMO that has a lead program. But the reality of it is that so many people I've found, at least the last year, so heavily rely on, leads. Whether it be mortgage section or final expense. I mean, you want to be with an IMO that has their own mailing program because you want to get quality leads if you're working. But here's the deal. You should be able to go out there and write 5 apps a week just by, running into anybody on the street. I think we forget that it's about having conversations. The more conversations you have with people about what we have, because look, everybody that we run into today needs what we have. Only 39% have any kind of life insurance whatsoever. And whether you're selling mortgage section or final expense, at the end of the day, we're selling life insurance, right? And, everybody needs that. And, I have a statement on my wall that says, many wives don't believe in mortgage section, but all widows do. And it's so true because, I think that's our job. Our job is to be passionate about what we do. And go out there and talk to people about it, have conversations. And if you can't afford leads, don't, sometimes there's an old saying, don't let the reasons why you do this business be the very excuses why you don't do the business, right? So you do this business because you have no money, but yet you can't do the business because you have no money. You follow what I'm saying? Many people get stuck in that quandrum, where they get in the business because they want to earn money, need to earn money, but they can't afford to buy leads, so they sit and do nothing. Folks, listen to me. Leads are great if you want to scale your income. It is not the sole means to the end. You should be able to go out there and talk to people on the street. Stand on the street corner with a breadboard hanging over your head and talk to people about life insurance. Remember, people don't buy buy life insurance. They buy what life insurance does. Meaning, if you stand on the street corner and you ask a bunch of people, "Do you want to buy life insurance?" If you survive, you might, without getting rocks thrown at you, you might find a couple of people, because the reality is everybody does need life insurance. We're all going out of this world the same way, and then we're going to die, right? And the majority of people have responsibilities. They have families, they're married, they have property, whatever, and they need to make sure that it's not just about taking care of your families, in my opinion, while you're living. It's also taking care of them after you're gone. So you've got to be able to have those conversations with people and say, not rather than say, do you want to buy some life insurance? Say to that same person, do you want to make sure, John or Jill, if something happened to you, that your family stays in the home or your kids go to college? Well, the answer is always yes. Right? But if you ask if they need life insurance, no one ever will admit they need life insurance. And you're going to get I haven't needed life insurance yet. Well, of course not. You're not dead. So I would challenge everybody today on a Sunday. It's March 1st, to 2020. I'll go ahead and date the video. To, get yourself in the habit of having conversations with people that you talk to, that you run to on the street every single day, where you get gas, where you get your hair done, where you buy your clothes. I mean, and if they have, the easy part is that if they're married, and it's obvious that they're married and they have a wedding ring on, or they're with their spouse, or they're with a girlfriend, or they have kids, those people, are 99.9%. People that need insurance. And it's up to you to be passionate about what you sell or what you market, to have that conversation with them. And say, hey, listen, I'm in the life insurance business. The last couple of years, a lot has changed in the industry. We now have living benefits. It's money if you die, money if you live. And I want, let me come by and make sure you have the new kind of life insurance, not the old kind, where you have to die in order to collect. If you had those conversations 10 times a day, you're going to do some policy reviews, and you're going to find opportunities to sell them new coverage, replace what they have, or add on to what they currently have. And also for people that have no coverage. Look, 39% of people in this country have any type of life insurance. Out of those, 50% are uncovered. No, so I'm not. No, they might be uncovered. That don't have enough coverage. The other 50% is work insurance, and then 61% have none. So again, this week, go out there and find opportunities to protect families that don't have that doesn't come from a lead, and make sure that you're cash flowing your business by being able to go out there and get business, generate sales that doesn't require you to invest in leads. That's what I would tell all my agents. Whether you have a lead budget or not, this is a way to, there's no excuse for you to be sitting on the sidelines when everybody needs what you have, right? Because you can go out there and talk to your friends, family, neighbors, even cold market, anybody you run into, and have those conversations with them, and you will sell 2 to 5 policies a week. We get paid very, very well. So if the average policy is $1,000 and you collect 750, right? And this will say you're on a 70% contract. That means you're clearing about $550 deposit in your bank the day the policy is issued. 2 of those a week is $1,000. You take 10% of that, which is $100, and invest it in leads. Now you can scale your business, right? But I would challenge you and encourage you to not use leads as your sole means of doing this business. When you're starting out, cash flow is king. And if you're buying your business early on and while you're learning and you're not closing sales, you put yourself under a tremendous amount of pressure, number one, to make sales because you're spending money you don't have. And yet you're walking by sales where people need what you have and you're not having a conversation with them. So this week, March 1st, make it the whole month. Go out there and find people that you can talk to. Pick up the phone, go through your phone book, go through your email, find people. You can just call them and say, hey, listen, I'm just starting out in the industry. I don't care if you buy from me or not, but I need to practice. And go do that and challenge yourself to get 5 applications. 5. This month in March 2020 that doesn't come from leads or business that you had to pay for. I hope that helps. Appreciate you supporting the channel. If you haven't done that already, hit the subscribe button below. Whatever it is, I think it's over here. Mash the bell, gives you instant notifications. Appreciate your support. Share the video out. Let's go out there and touch as many people as we can because 2020 can and will be your year if you're willing to get in the water, start kicking, learn how to swim. If you need a place to go, if you want to talk to somebody about where you should go, right? And again, it's not just about the IMO. It's also about who is going to teach you this business case by case, day to day, every single day, in what you're in the skill set needed to succeed in this business. Then it's about the IMO. Then it's about the leads. Then it's about the technology, the comp plan, all of those things. But if you don't have somebody who can teach you the business right out of the gate, that's doing the business, not a recruiter, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Go out there, find 5 in March. Bye-bye.